Yep. All right, let's see if we're ready. So, class.
Yes.
What the hell? That was weak soup right there. That was.
Do it again then.
No, can't do it again.
Try it.
You gotta wait for tomorrow. Okay, anyway, all right, we are on example 3, and I know everyone's making sure that their earbuds are off and away, right? You know I can still see it, right? Take it out your earbud. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, so now that I have everyone's attention, everyone's going to be paying absolute attention here. Makes it weird all the time. Okay, anyway, so determine the value of an annuity. Annuity is something that you are paying to yourself in the future. It's an investment. At the age 25, you save for retirement. You decide to deposit $200 at the end of each month into an IRA that earns equivalent of 7.5% per year compounded monthly. How much will you have from the IRA when you retire at age 65? And then the next part is find the earnings from this investment. It's almost like we're doing the same problem over and over and over again, just using NumWorks, right? Using a financial solver. Every single time I tell you, N. How often do we make this payment? Monthly. Okay. Monthly. But now monthly for how many years?
Per year.
Yeah, it is per year, but how many years?
40.
How'd you get 40?
Because you time when you retire.
When you retire, right? You're retiring at age 65, but you're starting the payments when you're 25. So that's going to give you a 40-year time span. So 40 times my 12 payments is going to be 480. So let's put in 480. My interest, my present value, 0. Starting off with 0. Okay, where we start off with broke 99. Okay, so 0. Payment, $200. Future value,
0.
nope.
Find out.
That's what we're solving for, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
We're going to solve for future value in this case. PPY, my payments per year. How many payments a year do we make? 12. That's important since it is monthly. 12. CPY is also 12, and this payment at the end. All right, so we are going to go to the NumWorks and then go down to finance. Okay, this is a compound interest. And then choose what we want to solve for. So a lot of people are getting stuff wrong because they're not going back to this page right here. Okay, if you're solving for payment or something like that, something different, you have to go and actually select it here first. So we are going for future value. A lot of things during advisory when I was coming around helping people, they were actually trying to solve for present value. So you got to be careful of what it is that you're clicking on. So future value, so my N we said was 480. Interest, is it 7.5?
Yes.
Okay, 7.5. My present value? 0. Thank you. My payment? $200. Payments per year? 12. Very good. Compound per year, monthly, so it's 12. Payment at the end. Hit confirm. Almost like every single time we do these, we have the same thing here. But if you notice on the homework, it's usually we're having more than one thing we have to compare. We're comparing, where we're doing some subtraction by two different things. So writing it all down is going to help you out. So this is going to be 604, 764, 43. So that's a lot of money, right? $600,000. Okay. Yeah, that is a house. Not bad. Okay, that's a nice house too. Actually, downtown Phoenix, this is probably like not even a whole house. That's just like the trash can in front of the house. Okay, but you have to share it with like 2 homeless people. Yes. No, you don't have a full restroom. Okay, you just have the garden hose of the neighbor. So you're just hoping that they turn on the sprinklers first thing in the morning. So when it's time to, do your business.
It's a sad lifestyle.
I know, right? Okay. So anyway, so Bidenomics. Anyway, so now the next part right here, we're going to solve for how much investment. In this one right here, they actually refer to it as earnings. We've always been referring to this as the interest that we made on it, but it's also referred to as earnings. So it's the same thing. So it's my future value minus n times my payment is going to be, in this case, we refer to as earnings. Earnings.
You write it in the other box or next to it?
I don't know. You look, you have a box right here for it. Why not put it in that box?
The other one?
No, look. There's a box here, and there's a box there.
Exactly. Oh.
So the only time that you actually need to like put stuff off to the right or off to the side is when you don't have you don't even see anything on there. That's like the lines. I have to put in a new page for lines. Okay. Anyway, all right. So you guys, you people, right now are actually doing this math. You are doing the math. Yeah, you better hurry up and change screens. You gross. Why are you using Teams? There. Alrighty. Did you get it yet? No, you don't have to calculate that. Go here. And up. Calculate. Okay, so roll with my future value. It was a 6. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So it was 604,764.43 minus n, which was 480, times my payment, which was 200, and that gives me an earnings of 500,000. Was it 508, 764.43? Is that correct? Okay. Because I'm like doing it in my head, so I need you guys to have to like verify what I'm doing. I'm not very good at math, so I'm just hoping you guys are checking my work. Is that a lot of money that we made?
No.
Yeah, that money is your investment. That is how much money your money made for you. So you put in, if I'm comparing it, you put in almost $100,000. But by putting it in a little bit at a time and letting your money grow for a long period of time, you could make $500,000 as earnings. That is nice, right? Now, what's good for you as young individuals, you could start this out. You guys have time to actually invest for the long term for something like this. Usually, it kind of sucks. Young people, they don't have money, but they have time. Old people, they have money, but they don't have time. So it doesn't really work out. So I recommend, if you have the capability, do some investing. Put in some stocks, put in some mutual funds or something. But we're going to talk about that tomorrow. Okay? Are we good here for this one? Yeah. Okay. So let's take a look at the next example, which is right here. Okay, suppose that once you complete your college education and begin working, you would like to save $20,000 over 5 years to use as a down payment for a home. You anticipate making regular end-of-the-month deposits in an annuity that pays 6% compounded monthly. How much should be deposited each month? Ooh, this one's a different one. And how much of the $20,000 down payment comes from deposits? How much comes from interest? So, this means that we're going to go over here, same steps all the way through. How often do I make my payment? How often do I make this payment?
Monthly.
Monthly, so that's going to be 12 times a year, right?
Yeah.
For how many years? Bless you.
How many years?
5 years? Is it 5? So 5 times 12? 60. Okay. Next thing. Yeah, that's a 60, but I. What is the interest rate I'm getting here? 6. Okay. My present value. Present value. How much money we got now? 0, right? We're starting off with 0, aren't we? Because they're trying to save money. So we're starting with 0. My payment, isn't that what I'm looking for? I'm looking for the payment, my future value.
20,000.
Because my goal is going to have $20,000. So in this one, I know I have to get to this goal. So I'm changing it up. My payments per year, PPY, 12, CPY, and this is also going to be at the end. All right, we're going to go plug into our NumWorks again. All right, and for those people, I'm starting from the beginning again, going down to Finance Solver, compound interest, and I'm solving for my payment. So I have to go to this page right here. If you don't back up far enough, it's going to try and give you the future value again. So we're calculating payment. My N is 60. Interest rate was 6. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Everyone's talkative today, so I'm getting kind of worried. Present value.
0.
0. Good. Future value.
20,000.
20,000. Payments per year, 12. CPY, 12. Payment at the end. So my monthly payment's going to come out to be
286.66.
286.66. So I'm going to pay that every month. And that's going to help me get my $20,000 down payment. Okay, so the next thing that they're asking for is how much of this comes from down payment. So we're going to do that same formula, FV minus N times PMT, and that's going to be my interest that I earn. That's the interest that I'm going to earn. So I know my future value is 20,000 minus 60 times 286.66. Get to work. No, you're not. You're zoning out. Yeah, get to the right page first. Now you are. Past tense. In that seat. You know, I just saw you actually like flip the page, right? Anyway. All right, so what are we going to come up with? What you got?
2,800.40.
There we go. So what that means is my account, I earn $2,800. I earn $2,800 here. So if I earn this much, how much did I have to put in if this is how much interest I earned? What would you do to actually figure out how much you had to put in? Think about it.
Subtract.
I would subtract it because I'm going to take my $20,000, right? This is how much interest I incurred, and then subtract that. And that should give me what's like 17,000, like
199.
199.60. So my goal is 20,000, right? In this problem, yes.
How'd you get that?
I took my 20,000 and I subtracted this amount.
Oh,
Okay. And what that is, of that 20,000, I only had to put in 17,199.60. My account accrued interest for me. My money made money for me. My money made $2,800 for me. So I didn't have to actually cough up all $20,000. I had an investment, and my investment made the money for me. So it's nice that you don't have to come up with all of it, but still, you have to do some investing for that to happen. Does that make sense or is that nonsense? Everyone just trying not to fall asleep? Yeah, seems about right? Am I just that boring today? I know, other people already asleep. I already signed them up for summer school.
I said.
Okay. All right, so that being said, I am going to leave this right here. We're going to pick up this tomorrow that has to do with stocks, bonds, annuities, and all that. So if you get to some of these problems on the homework, don't worry about it. We will go over this tomorrow. Make sure everyone likes, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button. Support my channel. Buy stuff in the merch store.